we will be discussing in this video is the infinite sequences, monotonic sequence. So monotonic sequence, a sequence a sub n is called increasing if a sub n is less than or equal to a sub n plus 1 for all n element of n. A sequence a sub n is called decreasing if a sub n is greater than or equal to a sub n plus 1 for all n element of n. So increasing sequence a sub 1 is lesser than or equal to a sub 2, less than or equal to a sub 3, less than or equal to a sub 4. So a sub 1 over a sub 2 is lesser than or equal to 1. It is decreasing sequence if a sub 1 is greater than or equal to a sub 2, greater than or equal to a sub 3, greater than or equal to a sub 4. A sub 1 over a sub 2 is greater than or equal to 1. Theorem monotone convergence theorem. Let a sub 1 be a sequence of real numbers and every bounded monotonic sequence is convergent. The following hold: A, if a sub n is increasing in bounded above, then it is convergent. B, if a sub n is decreasing in bounded below, then it is convergent. Example number 1. A sub n equals 3n over n plus 2. So the solution is a sub 1 equals 3 of 1 over 1 plus 2 equals 3 over 3 equals 1. A sub 2 equals 3 times 2 over 2 plus 2 equals 6 over 4. The answer is 3 over 2. A sub 3 equals 3 times 3 over 3 plus 2 equals 9 over 5. A sub 4 equals 3 times 4 over 4 plus 2 equals 12 over 6 equals 2. So a sub n and equals 3 sub n over n plus 2, 1, 1.5, 1.8, and 2. A sub 1 is lesser than or equal to a sub 2. A sub n is lesser than or equal to a sub n plus 1. 3 sub n over n plus 2 is lesser than or equal to 3 times n plus 1 over n plus 1 times plus 2. 3 sub n over n plus 2 is lesser than or equal to 3n plus 3 over n plus 3. 3 sub n times n plus 1 is lesser than or equal to 3n plus 1 times n plus 2. So 3n squared plus 9n is lesser than or equal to 3n squared plus 6n plus 3 sub n plus 6. 9 sub n is lesser than or equal to n sub n plus 6. So 0 is lesser than or equal to 6. Example number 2. A sub n equals 6 sub n over 2 sub n plus 4. So the solution is a sub n equals 6 times 1 over 2 times 1 plus 4 equals 1. A sub 1 equals 6 times 2 over 2 times 2 plus 4 equals 3 over 2. A sub 3 equals 6 times 3 over 2 times 3 plus 4 equals 9 over 5. A sub 4 equals 6 times 4 over 2 times 4 plus 4 equals 2. So a sub n equals 6 sub n over 2n plus 4, 1, 1.5, 1.8, and 2. So a sub 1 is lesser than or equal to a sub 2, a sub n is lesser than a sub n plus 1, 6 sub n over 2 sub n plus 4 is less than or equal to 6 times n plus 1 over 2 times n plus 1 plus 4. 6 sub n over 2n plus 4 is less than or equal to 6 sub n plus 4 equals 2n plus 6. 6 sub n times 2 sub n plus 6 is less than or equal to 6n plus 6 times 2 sub n plus 4. 12 sub n squared plus 36n is less than or equal to 12n squared plus 24 sub n plus 12 sub n plus 24. 36 sub n is less than or equal to 36 sub n plus 24. So 0 is less than or equal to 24. Here are some exercises. A sub n equals 2n squared plus 1 over 5 sub n. B, a sub n equals 3 sub n over n cubed. C, a sub n equals 2n plus 7 over 3n plus 8. That's all. Thank you.